In this video, I'm going over why I think a 125cc is perfectly fine for a new rider, especially if you live in a city. If you guys disagree with me, let me know down in the comments what you think the best beginner bike is and why. Alright, we're going to do a little video today, guys, talking about why I think a 125 is actually the best beginner bike. A lot of people would say that you want a bike a little bit bigger, but I'm just going to say my version of this and talk about why I think having a 125 is actually the best beginner bike. I will say it depends on your location is my first thing I'm going to say. If you do live in a more rural area, having a 125 really isn't the best thing to do. But if you live in a small town or medium-sized town or even a large town, I think the Grom is actually going to do pretty good. It's just so easy to ride, so approachable, and so easy just to hop on and go. If you want, for those that don't ride very often, having a bike that you actually just want to just get on and go ride, I think is the main thing. If you ride all the time and you're pretty hardcore, yeah, having a 125 might not be the best thing for you, but I think for the average person that wants to ride motorcycles, a 125 is going to be the most approachable option and the most accessible option just to get on and go. I mean, I don't really have to have a big plan to ride. I don't have to have like any sort of big mission I'm going to do. I just hop on my Grom and go. And you just point and you just go. So anyway, hopefully you guys are out there having a great day. My name is GromGeekz here on YouTube, and I totally just do Grom videos. Obviously, that's the name of the channel. So if you guys are interested in 125cc content or even mopeds, definitely hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. So why get a 125 for your first bike? The first thing is it's affordable. You look at anything 400 cc's is basically the new standard for a full-size motorcycle. Anything 400 cc or bigger, you're looking at least $4,000, maybe $5,000. I know the new Triumph 400, whatever it's called, the Speed 400, it's like very cheap motorcycle, but it's still $5,000, whereas you could get your hands on a Grom for around $3,000, around $3,600 brand new. So price is the first thing, and the second thing is, even though it's underpowered, it still has enough power to get up and go in traffic. So people think that just because it's a 125 means it's super slow. And in a way they are right, because it is a little slow, but you actually get to use the motor, if you guys know what I'm talking about. You don't really fully use the motor on a lot of full-size motorcycles. So I would say that's the benefit of the Grom, is you're getting a chance to actually feel what it's like to use all of the motor. You're not just using 75% of it or 50% of it. You get to use the whole motor and really feel what the bike can do. And so that's where I think having a Grom is fine. Here I am. I got no problem keeping up with traffic right here. Yeah, I'm only going 30 miles an hour, but it's totally fine. I'm right up here with the traffic. Doesn't have any trouble getting in traffic. I could pass cars if I wanted. I could get around different cars if I wanted. So that's cool to think about. We're just doing this loop around my house right now, making this video. But yeah, guys, as far as being slow, yeah, it's slow out on highways where it's 55 miles an hour and stuff, but around town, you're literally gonna be fine. You don't have anything to worry about around town. Here in Arizona too is the perfect place, I think, for 125s, because you can really just ring them out here. It's so open and fun. But people's biggest thing is with the 125 is, oh, it's just not fast enough, not enough power. But I have plenty of torque here on my Grom. I'm in 3rd gear, and I can still pull that throttle, and it'll pull on me. Not super fast, but it pulls enough for a beginner. A beginner has no business going super fast. It pulls good enough for me. It pulls good enough for me, guys. We'll go down Beaver here a little bit. Balancing super easy on Groms. Maneuvering super easy on Groms. And it accelerates fine if you just get on it. It'll accelerate enough for you. It's no speed racer, but it'll accelerate enough. All right, we'll turn left here and keep the video going. There we got a full-size bike right there. Looks like a Ducati or something. I'm not really sure, but looks like there's a lot of full-size bikes here in Flagstaff. It's a college town, so you got a lot of people out here just cruising on their bikes, riding. When the weather's nice, because the weather is pretty crappy half the time of the year. It's pretty crappy, but on the good times of the year, it's fun. Man, that's a sick bike though. What is that? Aprilia? I don't think I've ever heard of Aprilia before. Oh, and there's another Honda. They're out. We're out today. Lots of bikes out. But yeah, I think the power is actually plenty with the Grom if you're around town. Like I said originally in the video, if you live in a rural area, yeah, it's going to be a little challenging, more challenging on those bigger roads. But cruising around town, guys, I don't want anything else other than a Grom, you know? I would prefer to have a Grom in town, as the bigger bikes are just too much power. I don't need all that power. I can go do delivery on DoorDash. I can go to the store. I can just cruise wherever I want to go, you know? No problems keeping up with traffic. I got plenty of power left here. And the ergonomics are really good on the 125s too. The shifting's pretty easy on the Grom. So we got very good reasons why 125 is a good beginner bike. Affordability. It has enough power if you live in towns. It's not a super slow bike. This isn't like a 1985 moped. This thing has fuel injection and it has plenty of power to just get up and go for when you need it. I personally would put an exhaust on any Grom you get just so people can hear you a little bit better. That is one negative, is that you're small. You're not like, you know, a full-size bike, and it's really hard to hear, be heard out here too on the Grom. So that's another thing. But man, these bikes are so awesome, guys. So maneuverable. You need to maneuver out of a situation real quick. The Grom, it makes that easy work. Super maneuverable. You can go in and out of traffic, and 130 miles to the gallon, 5-speed. You don't really need 6 gears in my opinion, unless you're on a like a nice sport bike or something. But overall, I would say the main thing is the fact that you can just look at it, hop on, and go. You don't really need a big reason to ride. You just ride for fun. And in my opinion, guys, why are we riding? Why does anyone ride a motorcycle? It's just for fun. Like, yeah, it can be a practical transportation, and that's what the Honda Grom is. It's extremely practical. What other bike competes as far as economy? But the main thing is it's fun. And the Grom is a great example that you don't need to go fast to have a lot of fun. I personally don't think this is unsafe because it's a 125. Like I was just saying, I have plenty of power if I need it, I would say it's more unsafe to be on a 600 in a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. So that's just my opinion, guys. I think we're done cruising here. Hopefully you guys watched this video all the way through and enjoyed it, and check out my other videos. I think this is my first actual moto vlog for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed. I know I just kind of cruised around the neighborhood, but testing out my microphone situation. So I have the GoPro Media Mod, and I'm just using the rear-facing microphone. I don't have a microphone in my helmet, so I'm testing out this audio to see if it's any good or if it's trash. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys for watching. We'll do one more pull for you on the 23 Grom. Yeah, you know, it does the job, man. It's not a speed bike, but it does the job. And it is damn fun to ride these things. Most fun you'll ever have on a Grom.